Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Caregiving and Entrepreneurship Reimagined podcast. I am your caregiver and business coach, Melissa, and your host. And this week, I just wanted to share with you the key to making it work as an entrepreneur and an entrepreneur and a caregiver. And when you think about what is the secret sauce, what is the key, it really comes down to creating more time. And the way you create more time is by having a plan. I know this is very true for me. When I started my business 4 years ago, I was in a much different season than I am now. My husband was just newly diagnosed with his epilepsy. He was not stabilized. We were really in the thick of trying to find the right treatment for him. And I was also a new mom. I had a 1 year old. So I was very sleep deprived with my from with being up at night with my daughter and just stressed out with trying to find time to work on my business while my husband's health was very unstable, unpredictable. He had multiple seizures a day. So I never knew how my day was going to go. But one thing that I did know is that I still wanted to pursue my dream. I still wanted to pursue my business and I wanted to make it work. So it was really up to me to figure out how to create more time. And now I don't mean adding more hours to the day. That's not possible. There's only 24 hours in a day. But one thing that I did figure out is that for that season, I could focus best when it was early in the morning because I wasn't tired yet from chasing my daughter all day, from dealing with my husband's multiple seizures, but I also needed the house to be quiet. So, and I needed to be uninterrupted. So I would get up at 4 or 5 in the morning and just work on my business for a couple hours, doing a blog post or writing an email or sending a DM to somebody. I just took a couple hours to work on my business then. Now, obviously, now it's a lot different because my daughter is older. She's in school part of the day, at least for this year. And then next year it will change again because she'll have a different schedule. So, and my husband is doing better with his health, but he's still sick and they still need to be available in case something happens. But I'm in a different season. And so I've adjusted how I do my office hours, as it were, and how I do my systems. But at the thick of it, wherever you're at in your journey, if you're feeling like you're drowning and you're overwhelmed and you're not being able to get anything done, it really comes down to just picking some time or picking a schedule, choosing a schedule, creating a schedule that works for you. So one of the best things that I ever did was starting to having a planning day where I would just set 15 minutes aside. I've gotten a lot faster. In the beginning, it was harder, but now I really have cut down my planning time to about 15 minutes for the week to just eyeball what's going on in my calendar, both be it on Google Calendar, where I keep track of like business meetings, medical appointments, church activities, my daughter's school schedule. And then in Notion, I go through and I plan out what I need to get done for that day and that week. So there's certain tasks on the business side that obviously I want to get done every week. So I had created a template where I list out Monday through Friday my recurring tasks. So like every Monday I need to write a newsletter or and promote the podcast episode that just came out, right? Or every Tuesday I need to record an episode, be it with a guest or a solo episode. And then like Wednesday and Thursdays are like editing days for the content, and then like Thursday and Friday are getting ready to promote, getting things scheduled out so it can go live for the podcast on Friday. But that's just one example. So what are some tasks that you do every day that you're going to need to get done? Those are your, recurring tasks, okay? Be it on the caregiving or the business side, okay? And then what's something that you need to do maybe once a week? What's something you need to do once a month? And how could you organize that content or that to-do list into a structure where you can find it, whether it's in Google Calendar, because they have tasks now. You could you could write a little checklist in there if you want, and then just mark it complete when it's done. Or if you like Notion, like I do, you could create a database and a template, and then just create a little template for yourself where it's reoccurring. And you can you can go in there once on a Saturday or something, like what I like to do before the week starts. So Monday morning when I wake up, I sit with intention. I look and eyeball my to-do list both on my computer and on my phone, and I know what I need to get done for that week. Okay, and that's me. So how can you just manage the time that you have now? Okay, I know we all want to get to that season of, oh, I want to get past the season where our loved one is so unstable and we feel like we don't have much time and we would like to work more hours on our business. But you know what? Sometimes more hours just makes us procrastinate more because we think, oh, I got all this time. I don't need to work on it right now, or I can go slower. When actually we can probably get a lot more further in our journey towards hitting our goals if we actually do more in less time. So for me, as an example, my daughter is going to be in full day school next year, full day kindergarten. And so I could easily go, well, I want to wait until next year to really set some really big projects and goals for my business because I'll have more time. I don't want to do that. And that doesn't just serve me, that doesn't serve you. And so this year, I have just really worked a couple hours a day on my business, not that much at all. I've just been working when she's gone for half day kindergarten. And do I get everything done every day? I try to. Sometimes things come up that are out of my control, be it, my health or my husband's health or something else happens, life happens. But I still try. I still try. And having that Notion template that I created for myself has really helped because, again, I sit down with intention. I know what I need to get done for that day. I'm not wasting time just sitting at my computer going, what should I get done this week? Or what should I do? Or same thing with my schedule. That's not business related. I don't forget medical appointments because or or business meetings or volunteer opportunities that I do. I've been volunteering at my church a lot more on our Wednesday night activity nights. So having tools, digital tools, has really helped me stay ahead or on track with my never ending to-do list. Okay, it just really has helped me, and I want to help you. So if you are listening to this and you're feeling like, Melissa, that sounds really good, but I am clueless about where to start, I feel like I'm drowning, I want to help you. So right now I am offering free 30-minute coaching support calls. I will leave the link to book a call below with all the information, and this call is really just to give you a chance to talk with me about where you're at with your season, and we will excuse me, a plan that's right for you. Maybe right now on the business side, you are just drowning because you have all your bits and pieces for emails and social media, and everything is just like in separate places, but you need to consolidate it in one spot. Maybe what we need to work on is working out a plan for throughout the week, every day, or 15 minutes maybe, or 30 minutes. You just block out some time to work on getting everything moved over into one planning software. And there's a ton out there, like Notion, Asana, even Google Calendar. What can we do to make it easier so you're not wasting so much time trying to find things? Maybe that's one thing. Or maybe right now, with you being just at the beginning stages of learning to care for your loved one, you're overwhelmed with all the details about their illness that you need to organize and remember. There is a lot, dates of diagnosis, medications, allergies, triggers to their illness, and then just the ongoing thing, like with a chronic illness, just keeping track of changes that happen throughout the day or the week with their health, just getting in the habit of having a system for documenting it. So when you need to follow up with the doctor, you're not stressed about trying to remember that information. Or maybe excuse me, guys, sorry, in a medical emergency, you're not stressed out about, gosh, am I forgetting something? I don't want to forget any important medical information that can help the EMTs or the urgent care clinic or the hospital staff and the ER be able to care and give the best care to my loved one to get them stabilized and healthy and back to it as normal as what their baseline normal is, right? So where are you at with that? And I want to help you get there. And I want to help you. So hit the link below, book a call. Let's just talk for 30 minutes and see where you're at. Let me help you. And from there, we can see also too, if maybe you might benefit too from being a good fit for my group coaching program, Caregiving and Entrepreneurship Reimagined, because I want to help you. I want to help you feel unstuck and overwhelmed with everything that you have going on in your life, personally and professionally, so you can thrive in both of these roles. Because it's tough to be a business owner, it's tough to be a caregiver. And the last thing I want you to stay stuck in is just anxiety, stress, overwhelm, because it doesn't serve you at all. It doesn't benefit your health. And that in turn does not help you be able to meet the needs of your loved one or your clients. And more importantly, hit your dreams. Because not everyone is called to be a caregiver and not everyone is called to be a business owner, but you're here listening to this episode because you feel that you felt that tug. You want to serve people with your unique gifts and talents in your online business, and you certainly want to meet the needs of your loved one. You want to be the one that cares for them and honors their wishes and make sure they get what they need. And you feel in your heart that you're the best person to do that. Yes, you might leverage medical professionals like home health or hospice to help you do that, but you want to do that from your home where they get to be around you and their familiar surroundings 24/7. And that is beautiful. And as someone who has worked professionally as a CNA for 15 years and also cared for my husband for 4, my dad the last 2 of his life, I commend you for doing that. But at the same time, it's a big undertaking. So let's get you some help. Let's get you some structure amid the chaos that comes with being a caregiver and an entrepreneur so you can feel more at peace in your journey. All right, guys. Well, I hope to talk to you soon in a call. And be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the podcast on my blog, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you're watching this. So you'll be updated with updates about my program, the podcast. And also, never hesitate if you do have specific questions or topics you'd like me to address in an episode, please shoot me an email or comment below. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, you're doing the best you can. Nobody knows your business or your loved one better than you do. And it is okay to give yourself some grace on the hard days because they do come. It's not your fault. You're doing the best you can. So do not beat yourself up unnecessarily. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.